welcome back to my channel. This is very weird to do this in front of Natalie, because I usually do intros solo. But as stated, Natalie here.
Hello.
We are in lockdown 2.0 right now. The perks of that is that me and Natalie can do this together, because we can't go out. I can't come and visit her in London.
Literally used to seeing you so often.
It's like the longest in our entire 3-4 years of friendship.
Yeah.
Physically being in the same room as us.
All of us talk all the time anyway, don't we?
Every day. But anybody who's watching the video doesn't quite know what happened, but us particularly in end of 2019, beginning of 2020. In that, we actually intended, I intended to move to Australia, and I did.
I was going to tag along pretty much.
And then you were definitely going to end up living there as well. We were umming and ahhing about coming. We'd always mention that obviously you lived in Japan, speak Japanese, studied it at uni. I mentioned that you would want to go back there again, and I was always up for it because I'd been there on a holiday. That was kind of the thing that like swayed you a little bit, maybe, was the fact that I was just like, well, why don't we go to Japan on the way?
Yeah, to be fair, because at first I was like, oh, you know, maybe it's not the right time, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, do you know what, fuck it. I've wanted to go back to Japan for so long, and I can do it with like my best friends. A massive trip, stuff that I've never done before. It didn't take much persuading from you to do. A lot of stuff that we actually got done in 2 weeks that we were actually able to be there. Did we have like 5 weeks planned?
Actually, just over 5 weeks we had planned there. But do you know what? Like, we are where we are now, and hopefully when we get a vaccine, it'll give us time to actually like save up a bit more. So this is our intro. It's essentially just a collection of videos that we have, photos. We'll cut right into the video now.
Oh my, yeah.
We did a flight from the UK to, where did we go? China? Oh no, we did a flight from the UK to Thailand. It was like right here on the screen.
Are you okay?
It took us so long to get to Japan. By the time we all landed, absolutely like got a little like roam around our area, didn't we? So I was vegetarian when we went. Everybody always thinks that in Japan everybody eats a lot of like vegetables and like noodle dishes that don't have a lot of meat in. So difficult to be vegetarian, let alone vegan. Japan, and you were saying a lot of the broths got meat in.
It is difficult. I think our friend living over there at the moment, I remember her saying as well that it is doable. Like, it's doable. It's significantly harder than it would be over here. But what happened when we first got to Tokyo, to be honest with you?
That's what I was saying about the vegetarian bit, because when you like original Japanese place to eat, and the only thing they had was beef and chicken, and I got that. It's like a beef burger patty. I hadn't eaten meat by then for like months. I remember staring at it for so long, and I actually feel physically sick. You and Gina were like, you're gonna have to eat it, because by that point I think I'd literally just eaten like plain rice and plain on our first night. We had drinks, but we were trying not to fall asleep in the bar. As I mentioned in this bit, it was March 2020 this year, which is obviously when coronavirus had kicked in. So flying into the peak madness of coronavirus in Japan, the flight did get cancelled. We were meant to go right from the top all the way down, going from the middle, because the island that we were going to fly into completely quarantined off and shut all its flights.
Because we had to leave so early, I think it's better that happened. We actually managed to get down to where I used to live and like see some friends and do stuff like you and I hadn't done before. Maybe it worked out that better.
At least now, like when we go back again, like it won't feel as rushed as we kind of like had it, because our plans had completely changed. All we had booked was our Airbnb when we got there, which obviously got cancelled. Then our Airbnb in the last stop. Everything else was just completely unplanned. It's really hard, but it really wasn't in the end, when we actually managed to kind of like get into the rhythm of it.
In the places that, like, you know, we weren't sure, you know, when we were in Tokyo, and between us and people who were there, you know, worked out pretty well.
Okay. This is us rolling into the second day. I love that you could just see how like wintry it actually was. It was not sunny at all when we were there.
Oh no, yeah. Oh my, when the lady stops the open video in.
I think you can hear it like now. She's just like, no, you can't record. This was in the Starbucks, which is actually like the recommended place to go in London.
It was crazy because there were still people there, but usually it's so much busier.
And then look at us, look at how cute.
Meiji Jingu.
That was so cute. And actually you and Gina.
Is it?
Yeah, but she would do that.
It was really nice. Even though it was chilly, it was
Yeah.
a nice day.
There we go, there's some cherry blossom. us looking so hot. And then we managed to, we just like randomly stumbled upon this, didn't we?
Yeah, we just stumbled upon this.
These are just general public. These are not professional illustrators in there, but a lot of this was just the general public. Are these like wishes?
Yeah, I'll write on it like, so that this happens to your friends, so happiness will come to my family, things like that.
And then we went to a cat cafe. Do you remember how much these cats just did not care about us?
They really didn't. Oh, the one drinking the water.
Like, look at that face. He's just like, dude, I'm just trying to drink some water.
Go away.
Oh my god. Is it every platform or every station?
I think it's the station. They have their own like little
Jingle.
tune, and this.
And it was actually genuinely the best jingle.
It was.
Carry on.
Guy behind.
And then the other guy's like, look at your phone.
Yeah,
Don't make eye contact.
Next stop that we went to, maybe I found this one. I can't remember who found this one, but it was about what, like, about 50.
You had to pay quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, it was a bit more than another one that was only about £6. It wasn't as high, whereas this was like an experience with the view. Nat's friend came with us. What's his name again?
Cliff.
Who lives in Japan, so he came.
Yeah, we went up, and who else didn't you have a friend, or was that later?
My childhood friend was randomly in Japan with her now fiance. And yeah, we met them here. And there we go. There's a photo of all of us. And we've got Cliff here, and then this is my friend Katie and her fiance, and then Gina is down here. One of the highlights of the holiday for me, because we weren't doing something that like was typically touristy. It almost felt like we were actually in what the people who lived there do. It was really nice.
It was in some building tucked away in the back of a building.
It was literally in like what looked like an office apartment block. We were literally like, where is Cliff taking us? What is going on? Got in the lift, came out the lift, and it was just like tucked away.
So Cliff, obviously living there, knew. He was like, oh, I'll take you to this great place, and just ordered like a shit ton of food.
And a beer and plum wine.
And we went to Yokohama as well. It was dead there, wasn't it?
That was where the cruise ship stopped in Japan.
Ah, yeah, that's probably why it was so quiet.
And then we met your friend
Beth.
Yeah, I was like, how do I know her name? She's got the same name as me. And we went
We had okonomiyaki and yakisoba.
This is the Koi Monster Cafe, which was dead. There was no one in it.
There was like 4 other small groups of people. That was it.
It was so cool to go. Remember they got us up on stage?
Oh yeah, Danny won the dancing competition. So that's my friend Danny, also from a year abroad. And we had to just follow the dance, and she won. And then we all got masks. Mount Fuji! Oh, this was like one of my highlights. I loved it. I mean, we had so much fun.
This hotel was so good. Like the view.
I love this hostel.
Like, look at that.
It was mad, and we got up a few times in the morning early, didn't we? And then sat up on the balcony.
We got up at 5 to get up there at 5:30. That was when the sun was rising, to try and get the sun.
Yeah.
This is another perk of Kay's house.
Yeah, we rented the bikes from them, and they were really good.
It's about what, like £8?
We had it for the whole day.
So we cycled around all the lakes. This is the view from the cable car.
Ready? Yeah. 10 out of 10. I'll give that 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I turned back into a cockney. Oh, look at that.
That's a cute one. Oh my god, this dish was so, I could eat that right now. This was one of my highlights as well, this hike we did, and this Tenmaya place. I loved it there.
It's actually, I think, how people see how the hostels look like. Most of them looked like this, didn't they, when we were staying in them, like these kind of little cubby holes with your own curtain. And then they have little chargers in the wall as well. This is actually where we met Angie.
Of course I remember this.
She's from Melbourne.
Hi. That's me, this is Angela, she's from Melbourne. It was so toasty in there with the heater on, and we sat and played Jenga.
Where you sit here. which is cute because you can sit properly on the floor. And there's like a big modern desk where you can like sit and you can put your feet down. This is just like the main reception. And then you can see it's like traditional old streets. Yeah, that's where we're staying.
We stopped off just in the bathroom and just took the one pre-hike.
Look how enthusiastic we kind of are as well. How long was this hike? 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 I think. It might have taken us a bit longer because we stopped at that little tea house for the free tea.
Yeah, and we stopped here in this little like store. And then this doggo.
This doggo was cute. This lady was really nice. She brought us out some mushroom soup.
Yes, her own homemade and little cups. Oh. I love it so much. You're so
Warding off those bears.
And then this is the tea house.
Oh yeah, free tea. And then we had a chat with the 2 men in there.
And there's us. Literally, when we say it was rain, it had not stopped raining. I think we were about an hour and a half into this walk at this point, and we all had waterproofs on. We were absolutely drenched, and it was so good because they had this little fire out.
Yeah, they were like, just dry your clothes, dry your clothes on it.
Yeah, we were just like, okay.
Oh, they were so sweet.
I think they're here, like, yeah, they are. Like, they're here.
Yeah, and they were just wanting to know everything about where everyone was from. Oh.
There we go, you can see just how much it was like snow.
Well, I wish we'd have done the hike the day that Ange did it because it was such a nice day.
And then this is when we went to the ruins.
So here, right, there was a sign, but because of the wind, I didn't see any sign that was saying it's dangerous, do not come in. The lady took the picture. She didn't say anything. She was like, oh yeah, you know. Then afterwards, I was like, oh, if you want me to take any kind of picture of you, and she was like, oh yeah, but I'm not gonna go down there because it's like off limits. And I was like, and I turned around and the sign like had blown back because it was completely covered, and I was like, oh well, we've done that now.
Well, I'm glad we did because look at the photos. They came out good, man. This photo was good.
This is where I live.
Oh, the golden.
Kingakadu. Oh, it's so pretty.
It was actually gorgeous.
The amount of times I have been to this monkey park, literally around the corner from where I lived, like, I used to take every person who visited me to this monkey park.
And look at them! They were so cute! Then we went on to Nara.
Oh, Nara is one of my favourite places. Oh, is it Gina going to achieve enlightenment?
She was doing it for so long, and she was like, I'm stuck, and she was worried that she couldn't get her shoulders through.
There is a knack to it. There is a knack to doing it.
They were all the deers. They were everywhere. Look at their little smushy faces. This guy really liked us though, he likes it. And then we did this, do you remember this, in Kyoto Station? And we watched...
yeah, the views.
I think...
This was getting towards the end now, wasn't it?
I think when we went and saw that view, I remember Angie was trying to text her dad. She had actually booked her flights.
Yeah.
And I think we were still waiting to see if we needed to come home or not. And then this is actually where we found out that we had to come home. There were so many of these, they were so pretty. We came down, didn't we? And we found a cafe and we got my phone out and we literally just booked.
Yeah.
We were like, well, we're not going to be doom and gloom about it. Like, I just want to get really drunk and go to karaoke.
Which we did. Which we did. Right, pause here a minute. When you're at karaoke, you don't sing, you fucking shout and scream your favourite song.
I remember this was when we had booked to go home, because I remember us sitting here looking at this and being like, I can't believe we've actually got to go home. Everything, all done. That was our 2 weeks. And that was everything we did.
We got a lot done. It was so fun. We'll go back one day.
One day we'll go back in the summer when it's actually like nice and warm. But thank you very much for joining me, Natalie.
No, thank you for inviting me to this together. It's been so fun reminiscing.
Thanks very much, guys, for watching.